I'm going to be real. I should have had the title shot a long time ago. I'm not really here to impress anybody else besides go out there and give my best effort. So if that gives me the next title shot, then we'll worry about that later.
Tony Ferguson, yeah, the writing was on the wall. People were saying the best days were behind him. But if you look at those three people that beat him, turns it around and gets a finish. That's how he fights. That's what he does. And that's why people fucking love the guy.
I think more than anything, it speaks to the mental toughness of Tony Ferguson. That's really what that is. And I don't think anyone should question that. And I believe that if they do, it's misguided.
You can't really take care of people unless you're taking care of yourself. But when I realized that the world was okay, I was like, you know what, I'm going to focus on things that I can control, which is my heart rate and my breathing. And everything else is up to big guns upstairs.
He's someone that would fight anybody. He doesn't care who the opponent is. And Tony wants to still challenge himself because he believes he could become that undisputed champion. He's going to keep going, man. He's going to fight next contender after that, which is probably going to put himself into the top 5.
His 8th consecutive UFC win.
I think right now, that's what we're seeing with El Kakui. He still is a fighter at heart. He wants to win. He's willing to compete and not give up on himself. He's just having a difficult time finding his mojo.
Where you at, McNugget, you piece of shit? I kick your ass. You better come and defend that belt.
He actually used Wing Chun to fight with Pettis. Like, if you really know your shit, he trapped his hand and then came right over the top with an elbow, and I went, look at that shit. He's a very, very unusual guy.
Now, each one of these guys, they know me and they know exactly what I can come from, and I just honed in, and there's no words for this, man. Opera no verba. We're going to go out there and get this victory.
Ferguson is 38 years old. He's coming off multiple losses. Probably not going to be able to make a real run at the title again. Unfortunate, given that he had victories and just never really got that big fight.
I think Tony Ferguson he's great. He's just a perennial fan favorite, exciting guy. He's dangerous. He's El Kakui. He's the boogeyman for a reason, you know. So now that this fight is happening almost a year later, and I think it's the right time. It's an exciting fight. It's a great fight for both of us, and hopefully we'll jerk the curtain for him.
Michael Chandler.
You know, for me, I just need to keep being myself, do exactly what I have done since day one when I stepped inside of mixed martial arts competition. Use my skill set, be around them and feel the atmosphere there, and continue to hone my skills and get better. You know, that's what this sport is all about. If I say I want to come in and become champion, I got to win fights. So I need to go out there and get a W, get my hand raised, and I think Tony Ferguson is the perfect opponent to add a little bit of entertainment as well as go out there and get a W.
Sydney Outlaw, Michael Chandler.
I mean, I'm living the dream. It's been a little bit over a year since I've been signed with the UFC. I never quite sure if I was going to make it. That decision to come to the UFC, living the dream, and it's been a lot of fun, and this is another big fight for me.
Surprise, surprise! There's a new king in the lightweight division, so beat me if you can!
Coming over to the UFC, being on the world's biggest stage, it's everything I could have ever dreamed of. I'm excited that this is going to be a big year when I got UFC gold in my future.
Michael Chandler. That fight was insane. Fight of the year, like I say. He's scary. He is fucking scary if you make him mad.
Michael Chandler is going to be fighting Tony Ferguson on UFC 274. These guys are also coming off losses, which seems to be one of the biggest justifiable reasons that journalists are given for this fight.
I'm going to go out there, I'm going to beat you. I already broke you in that press conference. I'm going to keep putting the pressure on you, kid. The more nervous that you go, the less that you're going to be able to do anything. You're going to try to throw some overhands or whatever, I'm going to touch that chin. I'm going to knock your ass out.
Tony Ferguson is the real fucking deal. You go out, you beat Chandler, so there's a lot at stake for Tony Ferguson there. Still hanging around, still got the headaches and whatnot.
And the Tony Ferguson today at 37 years old, on the losing streak as he is not those guys anymore. There are a lot of dangers in the Tony Ferguson fight. He's very tricky with his elbows, he's got slick jiu-jitsu, and he's got cardio for days. Maybe he'll come back refreshed in a better state of mind for the Chandler fight.
I like Michael Chandler in this fight all day. I think you guys have known. I think Chandler wins this no problem. I think betting odds-wise, you'll see Chandler anywhere from a 2 fight, but I really like Michael Chandler in the matchup. I think it's a one-sided fight. I think Michael Chandler wins this all day.
Michael Chandler, this is a good fight to take because Tony Ferguson is a name in the sport, and he's going to be fighting Tony at Tony's weakest point of his career. It being 3 rounds, Chandler can really go all out and put the fullest of his power onto Tony Ferguson's face. For Michael Chandler, there's a lot to win from this. Right, a couple more wins, and he might get another title shot.
I want to fight the toughest, most legendary guys in this division. You know, obviously Tony's had the longest active win streak for a while there, 12 fights in a row. He's always a fan favorite guy. He was kind of the guy at the very beginning that I visualized myself fighting when I first came into the UFC.
We're gonna make this shit happen, Smo. I'm gonna be real, man. I'm so excited just to even be here to represent myself.
May 7th in Phoenix. I'm excited.